Guess who's back? Back on. Guess who's back? Back again. If this thing would just load. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that logo the same logo as... I swear I've seen that type of Batman logo before. Batman mask. Oh, it's a similar logo. Classic. Alright, so I think I only got up to this. And I think I played a little bit of this, but that was all I realized. This is where the rest of the game kind of shows up. Shit. I just realized I screwed up. And I'm gonna have to do this
Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city.
in like
He drew me into
later.
his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced.
You mean besides
And
the
person
Children of
best
Arkham
equipped to help me
and his movie
is a threat to my
counterpart?
deepest secret.
Oh, sorry, movie.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line.
Yeah, get
and
this
knows
over with. I haven't
exactly
heard it in a
when to
couple
cross
weeks,
it.
but I know you're gonna say it.
Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
How did she know?
First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And since you've been doing right by me, I'll continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand.
Alright, so this is just
I'm
1
not
hour
the
and 49
enemy here.
minutes.
It may seem that way right
Or
now,
42.
but
Who really
I'm not.
knows?
Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
Convince Gordon of that, and things will go smoothly.
Fine, I'll extend an olive branch if that's what it takes to make you happy.
Yes,
Gordon's a
because I believe in the law. Even though I'm dressed like this, I believe in
Haven't
it.
shown the height of diplomacy yourself. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans.
And John
I'm gonna need eyes
might
everywhere
come
in
back.
Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The wrong person finds out, it's all over.
I hear you loud and clear.
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Yeah, then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already.
You know, you're kind of acting more friendly,
Let's
Gordon.
move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Alright, so... You know, from the Gordon in the Batman... it seemed like that was the healthiest Batman and Gordon relationship, where Gordon wasn't entirely dependent on Batman like in the 90s films, and wasn't entirely like completely emotionally connected to Batman like in the Dark Knight trilogy. They more acted like partners.
You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness, and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Boom.
Whoa.
It'd be funny if that guy was
How many are
Harold.
there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one. He made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to. I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
You know, it's so great that no one sees him.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
Like, literally, no one sees him over there talking to this guy. It's so amazing. Oh, crap. Oh, is that
Who are
Mr.
you?
Wayne?
Nightmare, much like yourself. But you can call me Bane.
He's a bit more comic accurate because he's actually from the island. He kind of sounds like he is actually from the
A
island.
man cannot win a war alone.
But come on, power throw.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
I do realize who we've taken on, but Oh, this is awesome.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint.
One of them just brings out
I haven't faced a
popcorn.
true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And
And oh crap! Come on, Bane, bring it out, baby.
Save your strength,
We know what you have.
this one is mine.
Oh yeah? Who said? Oh. Barely made it. Alright, I don't think I want this to happen.
I will give you a peaceful death. If you take it.
Not that guy! That guy was awesome. Oh!
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
Oh! Venom highs. Batman knows what that's like.
Did you get him?
There's nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take the back way right across.
Safe travels, my friends.
No! Well, I don't give a crap about Waller.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Isn't it so great that that cow has blinking abilities? Probably the most comic accurate cow since Batman the Animated Series. Where it doesn't have just a permanent squinty eyes. Dun.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon.
Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
Ow. I'd like to say
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off here.
Yeah, I can do it. Just need a minute.
Come on! You can do it!
It's moving.
Done!
Oh crap.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
I've never seen him so dusty.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it.
Oh no, he's fine.
He saved
He actually
my
just went
life.
home.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. They just need a minute.
The entire GCPD arsenal raided? Every single armored personnel carrier stolen? With those and the hardware they stole? Christ, I don't want to think about it. I just want to know who these sons of bitches are.
There's only one of them that matters. He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. They need to be found.
I'm already taking orders from Waller. I gotta take it from you, too? So that's how it is.
I'm sorry, Jim. But the city will be in danger if you don't.
I'll see what I can do.
And also, I'm kind
With
of
whatever manpower we can spare on
crap
the search for those armored
being
vehicles.
right out of me.
In the field
So
and watching
I'm just
CCTV
not in the
feeds.
state to go
Yes, sir.
look right now.
You know, I'm still mad as hell at you.
Why?
Interrogating that Riddler goon without my damn consent. I only agreed to work with you because I thought you were a man of principle. Someone who wanted to step out of the shadows and into the light. I don't know what's going on with you
Do
and Waller.
realize that's kind of my
You've
thing,
changed.
right? If we go too far into the light, we go into
It's
a
like I
realm
don't even know who
that's
you are.
non-escapable.
Waller. She has something on me.
Jesus, Batman? What? No, wait. Tell me later. I've already got enough to worry about. I'm glad you called me with this. Good to know this partnership still means something. But I won't lie. We've still got a ways to go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
Bye. Just need a minute.
So, what did I miss?
I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a
Finally, we got Bullock.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Your partner, Avesta.
You know, since they've
How is
been
she?
trying to replace Gordon with
Still in the
Bullock.
hospital.
In
Doctors
Pacific,
say the hearing damage could be permanent.
you know,
Damn it,
89.
It should have been me. I failed her.
It's fine.
I put her in danger. It's my fault.
Avesta's tough. A survivor. She'll pull through.
Well, she's been through a lot. I just hope this doesn't break her.
Well, I mean, she
Look,
did
I owe you
keep...
one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. Waller flipped when she heard you called Gordon instead of her.
Yeah, I was
You really
kind of
should stay on
expecting
Waller's
that
good
kind
side
of
for as long as you
reaction.
can. For everyone's sake.
Well,
I'll tell her
I don't
Vesta
really
you asked
like
about
her, so no, just no.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to
Because
need it.
I think I really messed up my back. Is he just gonna walk the entire way? Just badass slow walk. His goons like run in fear of this limping Batman. Yeah, no, he calls the Batmobile. Or Alfred picks him up.
Bruce! I'm fine. Really.
You are not
No, Alfred.
fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just
Yeah.
do it again tomorrow? We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later.
Right
Come on
now.
now. Let's get you patched up.
Yeah, that looks like Bruce.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war...
You know, it just
continues to rise.
I need your strength right now.
Of course. Sorry for not being my resolute self. We've never gone up against anyone able to cause you so much harm.
Well...
I was right about one thing.
Physically.
Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks.
Jesus, it looks like a crap ton of bruises.
There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new.
Laughing gas,
There's
of
a whole
course.
series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person who pulled the trigger.
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
So, I'm guessing Goth Corps.
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological
If you know
material.
anything about Goth Corp, you probably know who this is, and it's pretty obvious
No
when
IDs
you
on any
see the
suspects,
ice.
though. Security cameras.
Because of course,
all
the
witnesses
Iceman cometh. Yeah, it's Mr. Freeze. It's Mr. Freeze.
Gotham brokerage.
And
10
of
million
course,
in
it's
diamonds
Harley.
stolen.
Harley.
Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
That's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
No one really knows why she was
These are
dressed
as
up as a
insane
clown,
and
but
gruesome
people
as he
start
was.
calling her Harley Quinn.
Perhaps even more.
No one
Those same witnesses say
really
that she acted
understands
alone.
why.
All that carnage.
But She is
all by
wanted
herself.
at large. Well,
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster. Or take on his friends if it comes to it.
alright, call Azrael.
Already seen how formidable Bane is on his own.
You're right, Alfred. I hate to say it, but I'm not exactly ready for round 2. One thing's for sure.
But how about that giant
waiting
robot
for them to
we've been
strike
working
again.
on?
We've seen
To
the
go
kind
beat
of
the crap out of
devastation
Bane
these
for
killers can
us.
cause.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman, given your current condition. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you
Besides-
to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
I'll have to repay John's trust with betrayal.
You wouldn't have to betray him if he didn't associate with criminals. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
Excellent news. John's just so innocent. Maybe. Alright, Bruce. I know you don't really understand
The stack
this,
deck.
because if
That's
you want to
where
go
he is.
undercover, you're gonna have to
I
actually cover up your
suppose you couldn't
face
wait an hour or
and
two
try and
while you rest.
not draw attention
Not a
to yourself.
chance.
Especially with the guy that's literally a billionaire. And don't go to that bar. Your last trip didn't end so well. God damn it.
Batman?
God.
I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels
No, Willie, he's on your right.
feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of Oh, I am,
Say that to
I'm
my
gonna ignore what I heard. No harm done.
you set me up.
Nonsense! Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
and also a really good medic. Because you're limping.
What about my medicine?
Bottle's under my chair, Willie.
I'm guessing.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham.
Who knew that John was such a psychologist in the making? Everyone. Everyone knew that.
So, that rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am
However,
I?
sources
Who
inside the
am I?
GCPD say
You're
he
a
was
rotting,
murdered, and that the
stinking
killer
corpse.
is still at
That's
large.
who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, hated the guy, but... Jeez, Bruce. You really
Well,
think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder?
Well...
After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
No, of course not. I mean, I know you hated him, but you're no killer. What was I thinking?
I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm.
Well, I did get a good look at it, and
I was a little surprised to
kind
see
of
you,
looked
Bruce.
like you.
I'm guessing this is about
Just a
that
little bit.
favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader.
Like Bruce is acting
So
oblivious.
bad
like,
at it.
Oh, really?
Tolerably
What?
annoying.
No, I didn't know.
I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him.
Know it all. Suck
No
up.
secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word.
Yes.
Swear.
Oh God. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends.
And it's immediately broken.
Alright, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
So, John, how did you even meet these people?
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
You calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Buy him a drink.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards.
This cash can buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way.
Like, I know that's not really the smartest decision to make, but I mean,
Let's get out of here.
no, Bruce, you can hide your face, right?
Cool. They're expecting
Because at
you.
least with
Bruce.
Tim Burton's Bruce Wayne,
One more thing. You can't tell anyone this.
what?
This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love.
What?
It's an odd feeling.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
Well,
Oh.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me her name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front
all right.
of her.
I'm gonna
I'd
be the
appreciate it.
ultimate wingman.
Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Like I was the ultimate bro for Harvey till he turned evil. It's not our car, is it?
Almost got it. God damn it. I thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
No, look, you're doing it wrong. Red's the battery, yellow's the starter. Spark one on the other.
You are literally my hero, Bruce.
And here she comes.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains.
I'm more useful alive.
Real bright.
Well, if you know who I am, then you probably know I'm more useful alive.
That makes sense. Sense is so boring, though.
Of course.
Money, power, and influence. They bore you too.
No, those are fun. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See, there wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops.
Really? No bullet.
Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin' here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us.
Wow. Well.
What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the like?
Okay,
So
that's a good choice.
The agency is after us both. After the bombing, they've been sniffing all around Wayne Enterprises. We should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me like you just bring more heat.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. He played him like a Stradivarius.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega.
Pud.
Get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
I got it.
This guy kind of sounds like Beetlejuice.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
I feel bad for him, you know? Coming out of Arkham all alone.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? Fuck.
It's true. Poor old Puddin' don't know a fiesta from a funeral. But there's a world full of charity cases out there. And you picked John.
Yeah, but it kind of
You got
feels
that
bad
look in your
restarting
eye.
a project
Kind
that literally
says you're
has
trouble.
my
And
criminal parents on the name tag.
You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
My father used to run crime in this city. It's in my blood.
Phooey. My mama was a grocer. I don't give two craps about fruits.
You think that's the same?
Don't matter. You'll show me soon enough if you got what it takes. Oh, gee, thanks, Bud.
Oh, God.
Gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
We were talking about you, Pud. About how worried we are for your well-being.
Oh?
Bruce feels bad for you. For, you know, having such a hard time with life.
Shit.
Ain't that right, Brucey?
Okay, I can fix this. Oh, shit. No. 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 Fuck. Fucked up. I fucked up.
Ain't that that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
That's the old me, Bruce. The new me, you won't have to feel sorry for.
Okay. Fuck. Knew I should have gone. Damn it.
Oh,
Probably should have gone with good friend.
that is the best damn slushy.
Oh my
ever.
gosh, shut up.
Suck on.
Oh, this is getting worse. I'm the most terrible wingman. Because I suck at this. Because like Two-Face, I have a very bad thing on making decisions. No thanks, I'm good. 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 We refuse. We're good bros.
I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
No thanks.
I'm good.
Suit
I
yourself.
don't like sugar.
I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
I'll try some.
Oh, wow. You had to take that, didn't you?
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Oh, no.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level about the agency. Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
Shit.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do
God.
whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
You don't have to worry. I promise. I'll take care of it.
So glad to hear it. Maybe you are my kind of guy.
Well, then, let's get moving. No time like the present.
Oh my god.
You're on, Brucey boy.
Shit.
Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Okay. You couldn't have drive me a little bit closer to it? No, just a little. Just an incy bit.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack.
Oh, okay. I'm just not kind of used to the whole new system.
So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked.
Yes.
You're all set, sir.
Fellow Borderlands fan.
Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. You man.
Oh man.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone.
Yeah, I think that thing gives you
Going
more
up,
than a little
Brucey.
bump on the head.
You do know how an elevator works, don't you? Or do you usually get your servants to press the button?
Shit!
This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
Okay, we'll do it your way. Just don't hurt anyone else.
He thinks he's in charge. How cute. Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinger to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
Oh, Bruce, well, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... Whom do I owe the pleasure?
They're consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Oh, God. Fuck. This isn't
Is some
going
kind
well.
of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Oh, shit.
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here? Your worker bees just mouth off whenever they want.
Regina will apologize. Won't you, Regina?
Bruce,
Make it feel real.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause offense.
Good. More. Make her beg.
Please. I'm so very sorry.
Oh, no.
Boy, do you got some guns on you.
Oh, God. No. Bad touch.
Knees. Wanna show me what else you got under those clothes? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Tempting, but I'm pretty sure that would be a bad idea.
Yes, that would be a terrible idea. Bruce has a job to do. Remember?
Shut your pie hole, will you, John? You gotta learn to live in the moment.
Sorry, John. Hell just happened. I have a feeling she has anger issues.
Wait here. I'll be
I don't really know
Forget
what's
it, Brucey
tipping
boy.
me off to
Your
that.
secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic.
Fine.
Tick-tock. What's the holdup? Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Why does it not look like they're fitting in that at all? Dun, dun, dun.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this This changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
What were you expecting? It's a secret
Where's
lab.
the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Quite the impatient one. Ain't she? John got a real winner.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? Of all the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scan.
Always thinking, this guy.
Alright, real quick. Don't look at desk. Scan.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first date, Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
Alright, there has to be something. Scan.
Alright, that's a start.
Scan.
Getting there.
Alright. No more here. Scan. This will definitely have a much better result.
One more partial print should do it.
Alright, there has to be something else. Scan.
Nope. Not encouraging. There we go. Okay, this will work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
Fuck.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Well, anyone that actually needs electrons to live. You know, like life support. Come on. Good. I just want Bruce to just yell out ta-da.
Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Well, yeah. Why do you think
you're with?
We kept the secret.
I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. Be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
Just act natural.
Natural?
Yes, natural. Acting normally. There's nothing wrong.
Normality is a social construct, Bruce. It's a way of exerting control over the other.
He means keep your mouth shut.
I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce.
You know, bros before hoes.
It's the phalanx key. You give me that, God. I can go out there and, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
I don't like it any more than you do, Tiffany. But this is the only way to walk away safely. Trust me, it's the right thing to do.
It's a little too late for that.
Shit.
Oh well.
Tiffany!
Well, how about that? Looks like Brucey Boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Oh my
Just
God.
let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in. You gonna tell me who she is to you? Or am I gonna have to find out the hard way?
Just a flat lie. Make a big old
say
fat
she's
lie.
family.
You know family of mine.
Oof, Bruce. Your friend seems a little hot under the collar.
She certainly has your fire, Bruce. Or should I say, your spark.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab.
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, sugar. But I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you associate with these maniacs! These killers!
Oh, sweetheart. Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate. He's a bad, bad man. He will...
Fuck. God
Ain't
damn it.
that
I
right?
thought I was done with this bullshit.
Came to us for help with a mutual enemy. Now you wanna be part of it.
Fuck. I was done with all this bullshit, man. Fuck! Fuck! God damn it!
The family, don't ya?
Damn it!
Yeah, that's right. I'm with you. Birds of a feather and all that.
Oh, Bruce, I'm tearing up. You can be a real heartbreaker when you turn on the charm.
Oh, fuck! No, 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 no. No, no. No, 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 no. That goes too far. I'm not shipping Bruce and Harley, okay? That's just not a ship. Like smooches for comedic effect, fine. Full-on relationship, no. No. And if you think I'm joking, yeah, there is a chance to romance Harley. Why would anyone do this? I don't know. People are just insane. And agents of chaos. Doesn't really make sense. That's why you have to find these people and get them the right help. Not when it comes to this, when it actually comes to harming people over it. Those people deserve help. These people, just don't associate with them. Unless you want to.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it. His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Huh.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, you need to get physical.
I think the scene's much better from this angle.
As quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your friend here.
Just act natural.
Natural?
Just be yourself.
Acting normal.
Okay?
There's nothing wrong.
Normality is
quit thinking about Harley's
it's a way of exerting control over the other.
He means keep your mouth shut.
I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce.
If you're really there,
is the phalanx
I can't really see you that well.
That I could go out there and, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
I don't like it any more than you do, Tiffany. But this is the only way to walk away safely. Trust me, it's the right thing to do.
It's a little too late for that.
Oh well.
Tiffany!
Well, how about that? Looks like Brucey Boy's come more than just technology in his vault. Keeps
So I
his
guess
little
you're just not gonna
squeezes
see the
down here,
scene
too.
that much because Bruce has just decided to be a bit lazy today. Not really moved, but he still acts like he's there.
I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in.
We grew up together. You could say she's family.
You're no family of mine.
Oof, Bruce. Your friend seems a little hot under the collar.
She certainly has your fire, Bruce. Or should I say, your spark.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab.
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, sure. But I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs. These killers!
Oh, sweetheart. Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate.
No.
He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey?
No.
Came to us for help with a mutual enemy.
I'm nothing like you, Harley. I'm not a murderer.
That's not what I wanted to hear. Not at all. Let it go. It wasn't about
Purely
her.
in
It was about
my boyfriend's friend phase.
Go easy on him, Harley. Bruce is loyal. He got us the key. He found it in the vault. Right on the counter.
Is that a fact? Maybe we don't need to kill ya. At least not yet. It don't look like nothing special.
You got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it.
Shit.
Hurry it up.
Why was that left out?
Bruce, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany. I was certain she was going to kill her. That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of it together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like.
It won't.
She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Alfred, this is hard enough without a lecture.
Oh, I'm sorry if you feel this is a lecture. I'll keep my thoughts to myself. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes, your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout.
I feel totally bad.
Vacation.
Why?
And replace tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter. After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her. It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
Fix it now, Alfred. Whatever you have to do, just...
Oh, fuck! Damn it!
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes, your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation. And replace tonight's...
That guy looked like that guy's
camera feed
winning
with
smile
dummy
looked like he deserved it.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter. After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her. It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will. Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Yeah, I think I should come up with a new identity. A third identity.
Well,
one
be
that
careful.
can mix well with crime.
Good luck.
One with a small Italian mustache and sunglasses. And boisterous demeanor. And with a cool name. Matches Malone. Yeah.
Been a busy night.
Good to see you on your feet again. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Thank you.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save her. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her.
You know...
It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
Yeah. The loss of a loved one can do that.
I'd have to imagine it would.
Yeah. Hey, Waller.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
What does she have on you? You're gonna tell me at the arsenal? What the hell is it? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can
She
to
knows
help.
my identity.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast.
Yeah, sure.
Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city.
She certainly succeeded on that front.
She's one of my best. Still, wanting to impress you? It's the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's a lesson learned. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems
Why'd
like
you
you've
single out
already won
Bane?
Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
If we do this, I want to guarantee that no one gets killed.
Fuck, I should have said
No
Luke
one
Gordon, damn it!
dies.
No one has to join murder gangs run by maniacs either. Look, I know your code against killing, but I won't risk my agent's safety for a band of sociopaths.
Damn it.
To you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to
I
chance.
think every episode has
I
at
actually
least
considered
one
asking you to
Batman
infiltrate
action
for this
scene in
gang.
it.
Before everything
I don't know why I'm
blew up,
clarifying that, just kind
I
of
knew I could
is.
count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends.
Yeah, and I already
Let's
have.
say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you are not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
Yeah, I
I'll
won't.
be in and
I
out,
won't.
Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Just
Good luck,
until.
Bruce. Stay safe.
All right. Here we go.
Alright, there shouldn't be much left. But I guess I can take a break. Would be an excuse to actually edit this. So, I'll be back.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway. Home away from home. The end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill him.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the hell?
Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
Uh-oh.
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming.
What have you done?
I wonder how Freeze met up with these people.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice.
I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Alright, come on. If there is There we go.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Who are these people?
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office. Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us, back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit. Well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand.
Look,
You've seen these animals.
the
I work
internet
with.
loves you, Harley.
In my business,
So,
you let your guard down for a
I'm
second, you get torn to
obliged
shreds.
I can only
to
imagine.
say,
If I'm always pushing
yeah, you're
buttons,
fine.
it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't
Yep,
push
it
your
is.
luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it.
oh,
You know how to
okay.
use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do.
Alright.
Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything.
Yeah,
Job,
I know. I've
health,
seen the episode.
soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead.
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know? It's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. It don't make you president of the Dead Parents Club.
Yeah, I know.
If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
It wasn't exactly a secret in Arkham, Harley. People talk, especially when they're out of their minds on meds.
That's right. Your stint in the loony bin.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends.
Good.
To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
Yeah, I can definitely see his mistake. Well, bye. John's house.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office, making me look good.
Actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before at Wayne Enterprises. Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Yep, totally.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
That wasn't
That's the
an accident.
only thing I think he really respects.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you do the same for me. And
Look, it's Dr. Leland.
You nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too.
All right.
Because I don't want to have to watch.
Time to go for the easy one.
They don't.
Freeze. Now, it might not sound easy, but it is. Yeah, I can tell you have friends.
Hey, Bruce. Now, Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Well, he's been in a place far worse than Arkham. And he grew up in that place, so kind of makes sense he's a lot scarier than anyone gives him credit for. Alright, so Bane. Let's try Mr. Freeze.
I heard about your wife, and
What are you trying to pull? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
what you're doing, that kind of love, it's rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You're more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is. What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that.
Good.
I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him. Good luck.
You said you're... Go talk to him. Just good luck with it. I don't know. Now that's just respectable, Victor. Just like say, hey, do you know how to talk to that guy? Nope. And just walks away. I mean, these like are the two villains that would have the least in common between the two. Huh. Well, at least we know where he got his fashion sense from. Probably as soon as he broke out of prison. Saw that and was like, that's the crap I want to wear. Let's do this.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find.
Oh, thank God.
Especially after Riddler's death.
It's weird that these people are considered Riddler's friends.
So hard to find.
Like Riddler just flat out was just like hanging out with them in the
Was
club.
with my crew at the police arsenal. Hey! The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Okay.
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over.
Fine. I'll prove it.
Just be brutal.
Very good, Wayne. Very good. Maybe you do have what
Bonds
it
with
takes
Bane.
to join our pact.
Dreams come true for a big Bane fan.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
All right,
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact. In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. You can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart, handsome, like
Oh my
super
God.
handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce
Hooray.
is in. You
He's
earned a
in.
ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours. Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing. It's important.
Let's go hit him with the hind!
Well, we're corrupting our moral judgment. Isn't that just great? Midtown, funk it up. Shouldn't we be coming?
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here. Now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
Wait, what in the...
Oh my god.
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes.
Thanks
Armored
for the
vehicles.
update, John.
Service weapons at the ready.
It was
Do
super
not
helpful.
engage.
Now, Wayne, do it!
What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move!
Oh, good. Now we're ready for COVID.
Carry
Wayne.
the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
You can tell that he's enjoying it.
Stay down.
Your place is on the perimeter. Keep one.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Strike it.
Alright.
Go on.
Whatever you say,
Quickly.
Mr. Freeze.
You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself. Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this.
We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on you. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here.
Waller, where are you?
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it.
We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya, but I will blow your head
heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
On it.
Okay, so we're just gonna try and keep everyone alive.
Whack-a-mole with their heads.
They say warrior's death!
Harley!
Lucy, come join the fun! Keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
What do you want with us?
Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be
Yeah.
a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage.
Should we get Bane?
Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already?
Dang it, Bane.
I'm out of here!
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, he'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this slide.
He's probably having a ball. Cracking skulls.
He knew the risks. Bane shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
It's his fault. He's in a pickle.
Be careful. You might wind up in a similar situation one day.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it. Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside? Go on. Open it.
Whew. I thought he stank when he was alive.
You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Getting yourself killed like that.
We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need. For the right price.